Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Makeup I Live, and in today's video we're going to be doing a summer get ready with me. So we're going to go through basically what I use on a daily basis in the summertime when it comes to makeup, and just what works for me when it's out in the hot sun. Also, please make sure to give this video a like. Also, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the bell button. Okay, let's get into the video. So we're first going to start off with skin prep. We're going to start off with my cream, lotion moisturizer. It is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion. I'm going to do that. Put some of this on. Make sure your hands are clean before putting stuff on your face with your hands. So just put it, dot it all over my skin. Rub it down my neck too. Make sure you get your neck. I also did use a toner before I put it on. And there we go. Next, we're going to be using my handy dandy Ultra Sear Dry Touch Sunscreen by Neutrogena. It is SPF 30. SPF is basically, it's very necessary when it comes to sun or any UV lighting. I use sunscreen all year round. If you don't use sunscreen, your skin is going to age very quickly. I like to use it on my hands as well because your hands are exposed to sunlight as much as your skin, your face, or if not more. Just rub it all over. Perfect. Make sure you rub up on your neck. Now we're gonna get into my eye serums. I first start off with this L'Oreal Honey Under Eye Serum. I love it because it's very hydrating, and I'm almost out of it, as you can see. I just go under and make sure you use your ring finger and basically pat it. Don't go too hard because your under eye skin is actually the softest and most frail skin underneath your eyes, or on your skin. Then I go in with my Olehenriksen Truth Banana Bright Eye Cream. It has vitamin C and it is a collagen boosted. So it looks like that. You can see. Perfect. So we're gonna go on. I put it on the back of my nails. If you have long nails like I do, I would highly recommend you just go like this and just, I like to wipe it on and then dot it. Make sure you get on top of your eyelids as well. Under eyes. Make sure you dot with your ring finger. Don't put a lot on as well. A little bit does go a long way with this stuff. And then I'm going to go in with my lip balm. I like to put lip balm on before I even do my makeup, just so that they're hydrated for like lip liner or lipstick or anything like that. I actually just got this. It is the Laneige Sleeping Care Lip Mask. It is in mint chocolate or Choco. You can see it. I love it. I love anything mint related, so I just put that on. You'll notice that I do get a little bit on my skin as well, but I like a dewy kind of look. Next, we're gonna go in with some primers. And the primers that I use are basically I kind of mixed, it's the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and I kind of mixed it with the dewy primer as well, the Luminous Putty Primer. And basically looks like this. It's like a concoction of multiple primers, and I take a brush, the Sephora wide foundation brush. I don't really use it for foundation anymore. It looks like this. And I basically just take it and I rub it on my skin. Go over my eyelid. Honestly, I don't really see a difference when I use primer. I just do it because from watching YouTube videos, a lot of professional makeup artists use it as well. And so I thought, why not get on the bandwagon? Make sure you get underneath your chin, forehead, on your neck too. This video actually is going to be a bit of a review of a new foundation that I've been using. I'll talk about it in a bit, but it's honestly one of the best foundations that I've ever used, and that is crazy. So that I'm going to use, I can't really remember the brand of this, but it's like it kind of reminds me of the Professional by Benefit primer. It's very what's the word? It's very drying, but you can really see like it mattifies the pores a bit, so which is what I like. So we're gonna do that. So then I'm gonna close that. And now, before I even get to the makeup part, I'm gonna spray my face with two sprays that I like to use. I am a big fan of Pixi, especially their Hydrating Milky Mist. It has hyaluronic acid and oat. I love it. I just spray it like that, let it dry a bit. And then I take the Thayers Natural Remedies Facial Mist. It's witch hazel, it's in aloe vera, it's in the rose petal and aloe vera formula. It's alcohol free. Looks like this. You can basically get this at your local drugstore or anything like that. Just spray it on. There we go. Okay, so we're first gonna start off with foundation, and I'm very excited to talk about this foundation because it's basically a new discovery of mine. My mom's friend, she opened up her own foundation line, or beauty line, and it's by Basma Beauty. It is their foundation stick, their new foundation stick. It looks like this. The packaging is absolutely stunning. I love the pink, very girly. The thing I like about this foundation though is it's very buildable, so you can keep adding layers on top and it'll get even more, like, if you like a full coverage look, you can get a full coverage look by just adding more layers to your face. But I kind of use two colors. I use number 34 and I use number 33. So what I do is I wet my beauty blender to start with. And I basically take the number 33 and I wipe it down my skin. You can see like the color that it's spraying off. Go over my eyelid. On my chin. Forehead. Yeah, I love this product. It's absolutely amazing. And I like, it's also magnetic, which is really cool too. So then I go with my wet beauty blender. Actually, it's not the beauty blender, it's by Morphe. It's their sponge. I love their actually sponge better than the actual Beauty Blender brand. And I kind of just dab it in. Be gentle with your skin as well, but also, how are you guys doing? I am doing very well. Trying to enjoy the sunshine. I'm from Canada, so we're still in a lockdown, which sucks, but what can you do? Make sure you blend down your neck. In the summertime, I try to go for more of a dewy look. I don't like it being too heavy or full coverage or whatnot. I like to actually see a little bit of my natural skin color as well, which is, you know, just a natural kind of look. So then I go in with number 34 and I basically add a bit of a kind of a darker color, which is, you know, and I like to add that on top. That's my forehead, down the neck again. Covers up pimples very well as well, which is great. Not that I get a lot, but when I do, I like to cover them up a bit. So blend down your neck a bit again. Another thing about this foundation that I really love is they really took the time into making a whole bunch of colors. It's not just like a 5-shade range. It's got like over 30 shades, as you can see, and which is perfect for people with darker skin tones, which is basically incredible. Yeah, see, it gives you like a nice kind of skin tone. Not too full coverage. So I don't really like the full coverage look, but you can build it up to being full coverage kind of look. So next we're going to go in with the Instant Age Rewind Corrector by Maybelline. And I like to use the shade 110 Fair. And I literally just go under the eyes. On the chin and on the forehead. And then I take the Tarte Shape Tape. Looks like this. And the cover color 20B Light. And I use it for covering up pimples. So I basically dot it on where I have acne. There. And I like to go a little bit underneath the eyes as well. So then I also take my Soleil Tan de Chanel, looks like this, in the shade are you? Les Beige. It's basically a nice cream bronzer. If you can see, it's kind of like a swirly kind of thing. I like it especially because for my skin tone, I'm very like pale. It's not too dark. It just gives you like a nice amount of darkness or coverage for contour. And I take that down my jaw. swirl it. I also take the Sephora finishing contour brush to do that. It's very dirty, as you can see. I use it a lot. And on my forehead as well. I kind of blot it on my forehead. And then I take another brush. This is the Sephora finishing concealer brush. Kind of looks like this. But I basically use it to kind of go underneath my lip. As if you do this underneath your lip, it gives you like the appearance of a bigger bottom lip underneath my nose. To get like a little nose contour. I don't really contour my nose that much because I find that whenever I do it, it's too crazy for me. So we're gonna blend that in with my Morphe sponge again. I basically like to do each eye or under eye individually because I like to go in right in with powder. And I don't like baking, especially in the summertime. So I like to, basically I'm using the Long Time No Shine Lancome Paris translucent powder. It looks like this underneath. And I take a brush, under eye brush. This is the Morphe E48 brush. Looks like this. I just find that this brush is really good for getting underneath the eye. And I just kind of dab it. I'm going for more of a dewy look, so I don't want it to be too powdery underneath my eyes or too mattifying. And the other eye. I take this brush again, the powder. There we go. And then we're done with the powder. Then we go in with the sponge again and just basically blend out all that concealer that we used. We're gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation Powder. It's in the shade 120 Vanilla. I seen this on TikTok and I basically picked it up from Shoppers Drug Mart, which in Canada or drugstores are called Shoppers Drug Mart, and picked it up there. And I actually really like it. You know, from the full coverage look that it gives you, that you see on TikTok, that's not the reason why I got it. I just wanted a powder that was, you know, give you a coverage, but not to the point, not to the extent of like a full coverage kind of look. Just enough. So I just pat that in. And for the summertime, I also like to go in with like a darker kind of look, like a darker kind of foundation powder, because as you can see, I'm very, very pale. So we're done with that. Oh, this is what the powder looks like. And I went in with that on the Morphe M439 brush. It's just like a kabuki brush, essentially. So then I go in with my powdered contour. This is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. It's not, looks like this. It's a nice start. It's a nice bronzy shade. And I go in with my Morphe E4 brush. Just like a flat contour brush. And I just take a little bit, tap it off. Fish face. Underneath the jawline as well. Forehead too. I have big forehead, so I want to make sure it kind of looks thinner. And I go back with that concealer brush that I use underneath my bottom lip, and I basically kind of, to set the cream, I use the powder bronzer underneath the nose as well. I do the same thing. And then I go right in with my Milani Dolce Pink 01 blush. It's such a pretty pink color, especially for the summertime. I like to use bright pinks, and it gives you a nice sun-kissed look. So I like to load up on the blush. Forehead. Neck. So I go in with my, I've had this for a while actually. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Wisteria glitter powder. If you can see, it just made a mess, but it's like a highlighter. And so I don't use a lot of it because a little bit does go a long way. So I just take some on my brush and I kind of like give myself that like nice glow, as you can see. I really like the glowy look, so I go a little overboard when it comes to putting highlighter on. I feel like every girl is like that too though, but I'm gonna go on my forehead, try to give myself the appearance of shine. And I'll take like a, oh, and also I use a Morphe M501 brush, which is like, it's like a beautiful highlighter brush. I like to use it for highlighter. And then I take this is a MAC brush. I'm not really sure what number it is, but it's like an angled eyeliner brush. And I kind of go over my brow bone with it too. Beautiful. And then next we're gonna go into eyes. I don't really like to do a lot of crazy eye looks during the day in the summertime, so we're gonna go with basically a lot of neutrals and then a little bit of glitter on the eye. I basically just got this Too Faced Teddy Bear eyeshadow palette. It's really pretty, as you can see. It's a lot of neutrals and sparkle. So yeah, so I'm gonna take, so I'm gonna take the shade Bare It All. It's like it's this shade here. It's like a nudie pink. I like to set my eye on top of that, my eyelid. With it, and then I take the shade Teddy Bear, and it's like a, it's kind of like a, what's this shade here? It's kind of like a caramel-y kind of brown. I just do windshield wiper movements. As you can see, I don't really use a lot of product. And then I'll go in with like a little bit of a darker shade. And the shade Mama Bear, it's like a darky kind of color right there, this one here. I'll just go over that caramel color to darken it up a bit. It's nice kind of color, beautiful. Also, if you didn't notice, I have two different colored eyes. So yeah. So next I'm gonna go in with more of a, well, I also use the Morphe M441 brush. I'm gonna go in with like a, This is the Sephora all over eyeshadow brush. And I go in with, like this color here. This is the Embarrassed. I don't know, this is Pot of Honey. It's this color here. It's a beautiful color. And I basically, what I do is I take it and I like to go underneath my eyes because I find that I crease a lot. And I've talked to a lot of people, it has to do with like the hydration underneath your eyes, and like I find that no matter how many under eye creams I use, it still creases, and no matter how much powder I use too, it still creases. So it kind of covers that creasing kind of, you know. So then I'll go in with I want some glitter, so I'm gonna go in with this Kaja, what is that color? It's just out of pop color. I'll go with the Kaja 02 Orange Blossom kind of palette thing. And I'll go in with this color here. My camera's just gonna die soon. So let's hurry up here. Put that on top of our eye. Gives you just like a little bit of a shimmer. We're done with the eyes. And now I'm gonna go in with my, I just got this too actually from, I seen it on Madison Beer's everyday like makeup or skincare routine kind of video. It's the styling soap, Best Land Brow Soap. Kind of reminds me of the Patrick Ta eyebrow gel that you spray before you use it. And yeah, so I take this, I spray it a bit. And I don't really do a lot to my eyebrows because I find that they're already thick as they are, so I don't really need to add anything to it. I just use my spoolie. This is by Morphe as well, my spoolie. Just brush into my eyebrows. It gives you kind of like that jelly look, but not too much. And then I like to close it. Spray my face again with the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. Spray it. Gives me that dewy look. And then I'll go in with my Surratt eyelash curler. I love this. I seen this on Khloe Kardashian's makeup tutorial too, actually. I just curl them. I like to do each eye twice. And then I'll go on with my mascaras. I use the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. This is the waterproof one. I would go underneath my eyes, but on my bottom lashes, but I feel like every time I use bottom mascara, no matter if it's waterproof, it somehow manages to get underneath on my bottom, underneath my eye. And it's not a nice look through the day. So also waterproof mascara does help to maintain the curl in your lashes when you curl them. So then I go in with this CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume mascara. It is waterproof as well. I see Mariah Carey's makeup artist Christopher Buckle use this on her, and ever since then I've used it and I love it. I just feel like it gives you like the perfect volume. There we go. And then finally, we're gonna do lips. So I'm gonna leave the lip gloss on, or my chapstick on. And I'm literally gonna go in with this new, it's like the new NYX Shine Lab Ambition Statement lip glosses. It has like the color and then like a clear gloss on the other side. And this is the shade are you? I don't know, but it doesn't say. I'll put in the link when I find it. I'll also link everything in the bottom box below. And I just take it. Oh my god. I don't like a lot, so. I like to make like a bold lip with like a... So after I did my lips, I'm gonna take a napkin and basically run it through or wipe the interior part of my lips, which basically prevents lipstick from getting onto my teeth. So then I'm gonna take the clear gloss that comes with this lipstick, and basically it's just gonna add a little bit of shine to the gloss because it's a matte lipstick. And then we're done. I hope you guys liked this video. This is basically what I do every day, or most days, for summertime. Sometimes I'll change it up with like the lip color and the eye color and stuff like that. I'll go with bright colors as well because of, you know, it's summertime. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. Make sure you click the bell bar to get notified whenever I post videos. I am going to be posting once a week. I'm not quite sure what date as of yet, but when I do, you guys will know. Also, make sure you follow my Instagrams, which are basically gonna be right here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Makeup by Liv. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Bye.